Hello, Virgo. This is your girl, Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. I hope all is well. Know you are deeply loved, divinely protected, abundantly blessed, and highly favored. Amen. Amen. In this video, I reveal how your person truly feels about you, their true intentions, future actions, advice from spirit, and share any hidden messages that may come through. This is a general reading for all Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. But for a closer look at your unique situation, you can book a personal reading with me at MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. The link to book your personal reading is down in the description box below, as well as the pinned comment. Keep in mind that in this reading, time is fluid in tarot, so these messages could resonate for your past, present, or future. Also, the roles can be reversed. All right, Virgo, we've already blessed the deck, so we're going to go ahead and get right into it. First, starting off with looking closely at the current love situation surrounding you and your person. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo and the person that Virgo is connected to in love and romance at this time. How does this person truly feel about Virgo? We have the sun in the reverse. Their intentions, we have the high priestess in the reverse, and future actions. We have the five of wands in the reverse. With the sun in the reverse, the judgment in the reverse, I really feel like your person is really trying their best to suppress and hide how they really feel. This is someone that's very sad. They're not too happy about this situation surrounding you and them. I think it's because they're realizing that the tension between you two is so deep, and it's causing a bit of confusion as to why you're not communicating with them. Yeah, they feel day by day like they're losing their chances to rebuild here with you. But this is also someone that I see is coming across as a page of pentacles in the reverse. So this is also someone that can be very immature, stirred up in a lot of gossip, talking about you, talking about this connection with others. And I think it's because this person really doesn't understand the consequences of maybe some behaviors that they have done here. And I say that is because your energy, Virgo, you're coming up as the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Your energy is quite powerful because you're very, very clear about what you want. Your standards are very clear, but yet you're very angry. Yeah, you're very angry. And I think you're upset because you can feel like this person is, just leaving you, abandoning you. And it's really having you think deeply about their immaturity, lack of effort, and the head games and mind games that this person plays. You're growing quite tired of this game this person plays, where they act like they don't want to be with you, but then the next they want to be with you. You've grown very exhausted and tired. And I think this person is tired too, but in a different way. So let me get some more insight. What did this person do? Okay. So we have the Chariot and the Empress in reverse. I really feel like this was someone that was more focused on themselves. Very selfish, very codependent energy, very self-serving, whatever they can get out of this relationship. You may have poured a lot into this relationship, and that's what's frustrated you because you got the shorter end of the stick. Breadcrumbs. For some of you, even less than that. And that's what this issue is. You were hoping this person would get their crap together and show up and give you a solid, mature offer, but they never came through. So, with the High Priestess in the reverse to the Ace of Wands in the reverse, this person intends to still cause more delays. I don't feel like this is someone that plans to come forward anytime soon because of a lot of pride and ego. Oh, yeah. This is someone that does not truly want to apologize. They don't want to take ownership. They don't want to relive the past. I feel like this is someone that's kind of like running away from their issues. Yeah. They feel like we should just kind of like bring everything that happened in the past to a close and move forward. But until they know that it's safe, they're just not going to take any action. Why the Hierophant in reverse? Hmm. This seems like this was a dream seller with a Ten of Cups in the reverse, clarifying the Hierophant in the reverse. I feel like this person has this energy of always selling dreams, coming in hot and heavy, very passionate one. But then they revert back. Their energy kind of declines. They come in fast, passionate, hot, heavy, and then they go into this very page, childish energy. It doesn't matter if they're coming in as a knight or a page. Both energies are just not measuring up to your king and queen energy that I see here on this table. So there could be an age difference, and there could also be you feeling like you were carrying most of the responsibility of this relationship. So you know what this person does when things get hard? They run. They run from responsibility, and that's what they intend to do. Yeah, their next action is let's make amends. Let's not fight and argue. Let me try to avoid conflict because I'm exhausted. Okay. They want to make amends, but yet they don't want to fight and argue. That's the issue. So they're kind of like at a standstill for now. Yeah, because they know they broke your heart. And they're a bit heartbroken too. What's this? Three of Swords? Okay, Three of Pentacles. Yeah. They know they should have been cooperative and made an effort, being responsible, but they just weren't. And that's so unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. All right, let's look at your side. But before we do, don't forget to like the video, show your girl some love. I would really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. And before we look at your side, let's see how will Virgo know if this is their reading? Because as you guys know, this is a collective read, so it's not everybody's message. All right, we have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, and we have the Queen of Wands. You know this is your reading because this was someone that was trying to treat this relationship like a fun time, but not a long time. Okay, they didn't create a solid relationship that was built on the idea of creating something substantial or long term. They just kind of built something that was buying them time to figure out that they didn't want anyone else. But again, with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse underneath the deck, this person still feels like stuck with coming forward. So this is someone again that has really mishandled you, mishandled the connection, used a lot of passion. There we go. Knight of Wands, like I'm psychic or something. Came in very fiery. The Knight, let's talk about that. The Knight energy is very fun. Okay. The Knight is a lot of fun and very passionate. When you get around this energy, oh boy, it's exciting. It's a rush, but it's not very responsible because a lot of times it indicates like the player. The player, the one that comes here today, gone tomorrow, and the problem with this person is they were exuding this flighty energy. And so eventually they may have left the scene or you left them. But I'm just getting for a lot of you, if your story because they didn't stick around for long. Yeah, they didn't stick around for long because they were always focused on their end goal. And it kind of put a damper on their plans when you started communicating how you felt about this person. sorry ways. Could have been a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Could be anybody, of course. Also getting Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. All right, let's look at your side and see what we got. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo. What is Virgo's honest feelings for this person at this time? We have the Four of Cups, Virgo's intentions, the Fool in the reverse, and your future actions. Knight of Cups in the reverse. You don't really feel interested with this person's behavior of being reckless, impulsive, coming and going as they please, mishandling you, mishandling the connection, talking to you one day, not talking to you the next, creating that unstable foundation. All the things we talked about is still coming to the surface on you are very aware. You experienced this and you didn't like it one bit. It actually turned you off, I'm hearing. It was a total turn off. So you intend to hold back with the Fool in the reverse and the Nine of Wands. I'm getting you're just over it. You're over it. You feel like it would be foolish to go towards this connection because you know exactly what you want. You know exactly what you need and what you look for in a connection. And with this Queen of Swords, the Page of Swords in the reverse, you don't trust this person. You feel like this is someone that's all talk, no action. And you're not about being with someone who's going to, not be honest with you. And you don't trust this person. You don't feel like they're a very honest person. Why? Because the way you see them is someone that is, yes, very attractive, but they're also someone that is very emotionally or mentally manipulative. And then they just ghost or they just isolate. I think for you, you just don't want to deal with it. I mean, the hermit, that's you, that I feel like your person was exuding that energy of just like isolation. Let's ask why. Why do you intend to hold back? Is there anything else I'm missing here, Spirit? Yeah, you guys are just not equally yoked. Whenever you see the Hierophant in the reverse, it just talks about you and this person just not being on the same page, not having the same value system. Yeah, you feel like this person puts more emphasis on material things and what they can get out of the relationship with you material wise versus real love. And if that's the case, you're like, shoot, I might as well be single. Might as well be single and get my energy balanced and stabilized. I don't blame you. With this Knight of Cups in the reverse, I really do feel like you are tired of begging this person to commit, be loyal, be honest. So you just had to walk away. And you don't care if this person is coming back or not. You're not going to beg them. You're not going to chase them. Yeah, you're going to go away and go towards someone who does value you, who does love you, and who wants to build with you. And I don't blame you, Virgo, because you only deserve the best. Yeah, underneath the deck, you're done. The World card speaks of closing a cycle. And for some of you guys, you may have moved because the World card is like travel, being at a distance. So you can be at a distance from this person right now. You could have moved out or had this person move out. Okay. Any advice for Virgo surrounding this situation, Spirit? Any advice for Virgo? We have the Seven of Pentacles. Spirit wants you to really kind of focus on planting seeds elsewhere. Really think about what you want in your next relationship. Get out of your head about this one because I think there is a valuable lesson about your worth. And it looks like you're doing just fine. Many of you Virgos are very self sufficient, very stable, very abundant. You have a lot to contribute to the world. And you shouldn't let this situation, worry you or stress you out. You made the right choice. This is like a confirmation reading for someone out there. that if you stay with this person, just know it's going to be more drama, more fighting and arguing because you guys are not a true match. Not at all. Not at all. All right, let's get an oracle on some advice here, and then we'll close the reading. What advice, Spirit, do you have for Virgo if this is their story? Yeah, it's time to surrender. You're being asked to let go of your need to control each part of your life. Sounds familiar, Virgo? And surrender to the universe. Control is an illusion, and it's exhausting to try to hold on to it. Let it go and allow yourself to enjoy the relief that comes from doing so. So, this is not about surrendering to this connection, Virgo. This is about surrendering to the universe and let divine timing be at work. There was a specific karmic contract here of something you were supposed to learn and be enlightened to. Many of you guys have passed the spiritual test. So I think moving forward, if you surrender, you'll have only good things in store for you because I truly believe you're on the good side of karma. All right, I'm going to stop the reading right here. If you made it this far, leave me a red emoji down in the comments. Let me know that you were here and you made it this far. And that way, it will also increase your chances of winning a free personal tarot reading. Because at the end of this month, I will pick one lucky subscriber for that reading. And lastly, if you are wanting to share your story, let me know. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what part of this reading resonated with you. I would love to hear from you. I always reply back to my subscribers. Thank you all so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care of yourself, Virgo. Namaste.